Alrighty, round two. So, I think this guy's playing Storm. If I want my arena to come in untapped on turn 2, then I will need to play the Sacred Foundry. That also lets me hold this Marsh Flats back, but I can always just play Sacred Foundry turn 2. I have the Thoughtseize in my hand, so I know I'm going to want a black. I have red. So we'll go ahead and get a Godless Shrine. Get a guide. Weird. Not sure what he's doing. But I should have at least a turn here before he does some wacky crap and kills me. No, he's apparently not playing Storm, because I don't think they would play a tapped artifact land. Very interesting. So, before I do anything, I'm gonna Thoughtseize him here and see what the hell he's doing. Weird. I guess I need to get rid of the Sweltering Suns. Because that way I can play my Ocelot here. Do I go ahead and flip my Ajani? So. This is 4, 5, 6, 7. I'd go down to 6, back up to 7. 8, so no, I wouldn't be able to get the token off yet. So I can't really stop him from killing my Ajani, because like let's say he goes to kill Ajani, I kill my own cat, and then he would have to hit it again, which would leave me with the guide and Ocelot Pride still. So the other option is to just go ahead and do it now. But then if I do that, he's going to be able to kill the Ajani unimpeded, and I won't have anything that I can do to stop it. So I guess I'm just going to pass. If I had a red permanent, then I would have absolutely done it, but there's no need to really rush it out here. I should have done it in response when he was tapped out, because now I can't. Now I'm not going to be able to save my Ajani. But he doesn't really have anything that he's going to be able to do here either, right? I mean, he's got a Ragavan, which I'll be able to get rid of anyway. I can force him to tap out here and have to answer this Ajani right now. And this will also give me enough energy for the guide to go off with, so guess I'm just gonna do it. He messed up. He should have waited until I killed the cat, because now I don't have to. So I can just get 3 energy here for free. I think he's just... So he's not actually dead. He's really damn close, though. Do I rush this out? Well, I guess even if he draws a Sweltering Suns again... Huh. So he's got Unholy Heat, Galvanic Discharge. Oh no, use the Discharge. So he has a... Unholy Heat is his only removal spell left. If I play the Ocelot Pride, I will be able to trigger my City's Blessing. But I think I'm going to have Lethal anyway on him next turn. And then that way, if he does draw Sweltering Suns, I at least have a creature still alive. So I would love to do it, but I guess I don't. This is all about knowing what you're playing against, which I don't necessarily know what I'm playing against, but I have an idea. Fairly sure he's just dead here. Because I can kill him. And he's only able to block 2, so he'd still take exactly 4. No idea what he is doing here. Mono red control. So we know he's got board wipes, so we want to not get rid of our things that will help us get out of that. So the Goblin Bombardment we probably want to keep. He's probably playing Fable, so the Containment Priest wouldn't be awful. But I think we just bring this Extraction in for 1 chain to the rocks, and then maybe cut a Fatal Push for a second one. But we know he's playing Ragavan. We definitely don't want him to start hitting us with a Ragavan. So I'm just going to go with this, I guess. I'm not 100% sure what he's doing. I can definitely change this if I see him doing some graveyard shenanigans or something. I'll bring in Thraben Charm. It's not ideal, but I guess I'll keep it. That helps. I was gonna get a tapped land, so that way... I was just gonna play this, so that way my arena would come in next turn, and I could play... well, I guess I wouldn't have been able to do this, but I'm gonna go ahead and get a black-white here. We have red-red. We need a black. I'm going to Thoughtseize him right now, because we know he has Cleansing Wildfire, and he might be trying to leverage that here to get a head start. I would like to play this guide first. If he wants to Cleansing Wildfire, then he would have to let me leave my guide out. And I'm not going to be able to next turn unless I draw a land, play the guide and Ocelot together anyway. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and play this guide and force him to either have to Wildfire or answer the guide. It sucks I'm not going to be able to play 2 spells next turn, but I wasn't going to be able to with what I had in my hand no matter what I did there, so. I guess I'm going to swing first. If he's going to kill it, he's going to kill it in response to me playing a creature anyway, so this way at least forces him to make a decision now. Well, he's already exiling my graveyard anyway, so the Ghost Vacuum is not really going to matter. It's not going to do me any good here, so. So he did not have... Oh, he did have that, so I don't know what he has in his hand. Well, that's annoying. This is going to come in tapped again, but whatever. It's not the end of the world. So his hand is just 2 Sweltering Suns. I guess I'm going to go ahead and play this. I could hold back a Bowmasters, but I'm going to try to force... Well, Yeah, I'll still have this Fatal Push held up, even if he does try to play a Ragavan or something. But I'm going to have this Ocelot Pride, so... I'm basically going to force him to have a Sweltering Suns, my Ocelot Pride, next turn. I also should have... I knew he had this Ghost Vacuum, so when he exiled a creature or card from my graveyard, I should have got rid of the Guide of Souls. So I just gave him a free creature to exile with the Ghost Vacuum here. I guess I'm just not going to do anything. I can hold the Orcish Bowmasters back until his end step, so that way I can play around the Sweltering Suns for at least a second. Maybe should have exiled the Pride, or played the Pride, and that would have forced him to play the Sweltering Suns basically now. Well, that sucks. I don't have any more basics. That's my own fault for playing the low basic hand. Nothing I can do here. He was going to name Marsh Flats, probably, so I had to do that preemptively. Did he discard the Sweltering Suns or something? Why does he have one I don't remember how he got the one in his graveyard. I also didn't think he had that on the Holy Heat. I thought I knew what he had in his hand, but I guess not. I need to try to get more pressure on him than this, so... I hate having to do this now, but... I don't think I'm going to win this game, but maybe still. It's not over yet by any means. And this is when we miss having Giganta, because this would have been a prime spot to grab it. We need to get a white just in case he tries to blow up a land again or something. It'd been great to have been able to try to get this in my graveyard at a perfect time, but I can't, and it's not really super useful here, so if he wants to exile it, so be it. I don't really want to draw it, though. He doesn't have any targets for it, it's not really doing me any good, so... I could have burned him for 3, but... he's playing a control deck. Our life total is not really a huge deal here. Well, that's useful, though. This way I can play around Sweltering Suns. Well, maybe not. Damn it. How many board wipes is he playing? Whatever, I'm just gonna shuffle. Yeah, I'm pretty much screwed. He's gonna be able to ghost vacuum me to death. I don't have any more Surveil lands, so I could was already gone, and these two are right here. If I had have hit a Flage with a Surveil land, I would have been able to play it before he'd had a chance to exile it, but I don't. So. Yeah, I'm basically just dead right here. There's nothing I would have been able to do. He had the Ghost Vacuum. He was going to be able to get like a million creatures out with that. I want these Stony Silences, I believe. I didn't see any enchantments. I didn't see any graveyard stuff that mattered. I didn't see him doing anything that would have mattered with these. My guess is he probably cut the Ragavan since I'm on Bowmasters. I didn't see it that game, right? Although maybe I think I cut the Fatal Pushes first. I guess that can go for Discharge. Discharge can get me energy, and it's easier to flip my own Ajani or whatever with that than the Theban Charm. I didn't see that these would have been useful at all. But the Stony Silences will cut him off from hating out my graveyard. From what I can see, all of his graveyard hate was artifact-based. So... Surgical Extractions are better than the Fatal Pushes here. It looks like I can potentially mess up his hand really badly. So... I guess I'll keep this one. It's hardly ideal if he goes and starts blowing up my lands and stuff. That sucks, but... He's clearly going to have Blood Moon, too. Oh, I should have kept the Thraben Charms. I didn't even think of that. It's too late now. So I'm going to get a black-white here first. Force him to answer this. The Ragavan, we can see, can play around the board wipes better with his dash. So I'm holding this back for a bit. So he doesn't have the ability to Cleansing Wildfire next turn, and the board wipes are 3 mana, so I think I have a turn, unless he has Pyroclasm also, which I guess is possible. I don't want to grab my planes, because then we won't be able to grab it if he starts blowing up our stuff with Cleansing Wildfire. I want a red, so I guess red-white here, right? But this way we can Thoughtseize him before he has a chance to board wipe. We'll actually be able to Thoughtseize and flip this Ajani next turn, assuming he doesn't kill the Ajani right now, which he very well may. So I don't think he would have done that had he had a board wipe in hand. So what I can do is Thoughtseize him and then hit him with this Ragavan, right? But I would like to know ahead of time before I choose what I'm doing. So So, a bunch of Cleansing Wildfires, an Urza's Saga, and a Chandra. He'll be able to play the Chandra next turn, so I think I just need to try to kill him as soon as I possibly can here. Which... I'm gonna be just short. I needed a red here, so... If I grab this, any one land he blows up won't cut us off of anything completely, so... If he draws a board wipe, then you know what, so be it. I'm one permanent short of having the city's blessing, fortunately. He doesn't have 3 artifacts, so he can't even use that yet. Damn it. If he had gotten a kill spell off of him, we would have been able to flip our own Johnny here. So, we know that he is playing a ton of board wipes. So, I guess I just don't play this Ocelot as awesome as it would be. But we're starting to get our treasures going, so we're going to be able to get around the cleansing wildfires trying to kill us. So even a board wipe here is not the end of the world, and it's either that or he's dead, basically. Surprised he didn't blow up the untapped one. I guess he's hoping to get a Blood Moon or something, but I mean, he's dead. He has to do something or he's just dead. Yeah. Hey, we got it.